Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Arden Studios and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now guys, in today's YouTube video, I'm not going to be in Anime Dimensions or any of the other games. I'm going to be playing Anime Fighters because I just wanted to try something new today. I'm going to be completely honest. I wanted to make something because I wasn't sure what to upload content on. I'll try to make an Anime Dimensions video tomorrow. I just remembered I'll probably make a time trial video for Anime Dimensions. But until then, I thought it would be fun to play this game because I'm not the greatest at this game, okay? I'm only on the 4th world, as you guys can see, but I have learned a few sort of tips, just like from my own gameplay experience, and I think that they would be important to share with you guys, because if I didn't really know some of these things, I wouldn't have been able to play this game, and these are going to be tips to help you progress and get to the final world faster. Again, I'm not there, so I'm not the most qualified to talk about getting there, but it has been stuff that's helped me out. With that being said, before we start today's video, we are on our way to 1,100 subscribers, so please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel, and also try to maybe leave a like on the video because it helps my content get out there. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes on today's video, but I don't know if we'll be able to do it. But hey, thank you guys all so much for the support, and now let's get into the video. Alright, so in Anime Fighters, there is a few things you need to keep in mind. First of all, you honestly will get more yen from defeating the first boss over here, just doing the first boss on your own, rather than if you were to do the last boss. Now, this is just because I believe the HP ratio to the cash drop ratio isn't the same, where you would rather be doing the final boss, and since the final boss already takes a lot longer, it's probably just a better idea in the first place to do the first boss of the respective world that you're doing. So overall, I definitely think that you guys should make sure that you are doing the first boss of a world. Again, you'll just have an easier time defeating the first boss of said world, and you will probably make more cash. So the best way to make the most cash isn't by doing the final bosses of the world, but instead actually doing the first boss of a world. Next, to progress quickly, you are going to want to use the codes in the game. Now, initially, I wanted to save my codes for when I got to the later parts of the game, which I would still kind of recommend doing, but they actually do help with the progression a lot, and there is a code I haven't used yet, so we'll use it here. But basically, codes can also give you damage boosts and yen boosts, not just luck boosts. So if a code gives a luck boost, I would honestly probably save it for when you get to the last world of an area, because you really want that luck boost. But if it gives a damage or yen drop boost, I honestly recommend you might want to use it to help progression. Now, the code I'm going to use right now is going to be the code Magic100K. You can find most of the codes on their Twitter or description, so let's type that in, and that's going to give us 30 minutes of, I think that's double yen boost, so that is going to be insanely good for you guys. You do want to use these codes because they are going to help you out so much with getting to the next world faster. Next up, for helping you with progression, you're going to want to try to get ×2 open as fast as possible, and do the time trial. Now, the time trial is a recent addition to the game, so I don't know how many people have talked about using it to get yen, but if you get to floor 24 of the time trial, you get ×2 open. ×2 open makes it so that you open up 2 stars at once instead of 1, and that is going to help you so much when it comes to getting your, basically your pity, I guess, and getting those legendaries as well as opening items faster. It's gonna help you out a lot. Also, bear in mind, if you're newer to the game, auto open is actually free. I think the only reason I'm saying this is because I did not notice this for a while, and it took me actually quite more time than I'd like to admit it took me more time than I'd like to admit that I tried to, not use auto open. But anyways, I can't grammar right now. Let's go ahead and go into the next tips. Remember to do the time trial, and if you can find a good team, they can really help you out, and you're gonna get a lot of yen from doing the time trial in your lobbies. Now, the next and final tip I'm gonna give you guys to help you progress a little faster is something that a lot of people that play the game already know, but you have auto sell and auto sound or auto lock features. Now, this is really, really important, especially for when you're opening up eggs, because what these basically do is they tell you what items are gonna get favorited so that you can't bulk sell them easily, and what items are going to get sold. Now, basically, when you go into the feature, you can turn on shiny and normal, especially if you're on the newer end to the game. Late game players probably don't really care too much. You shouldn't turn on shiny for any of these, because you never know, you might want to get a shiny, common, or rare, but I would recommend turning it on for commons and rares, or just commons if you're starting a new world, because if I'm being completely honest, there's really no point in keeping commons in your inventory unless you're really not getting too lucky, and then you might need some new commons. But overall, keep in mind there is an auto sell and an auto lock feature that are going to be really useful for you guys in the long run, so just keep them in mind. With that being said, though, that is going to end it off for today's video, guys. I hope today's video helped some of you out, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you later. Peace.